Hello guys, welcome back to my tutorials. And after the last video I performed some research and found out that Sublime text editor is more convenient for our learning. Okay, so I downloaded the Sublime text editor and installed it. You can easily do it by going to Sublime text 3 download, going over here, and then downloading the version of the Sublime which you need. If you are using a Mac, then you will download for OS X version, Windows version, or Linux version. Okay, so that being said, let me introduce you to this IDE. First and foremost, select a folder on your computer which you want to use for development. I selected mine and it is tutorial. That's okay, that's very fine. So now open the Sublime text editor, just double click the icon, and once opened, go up here, File, click New File, then go to File and select Save As, and here you should provide the path for the folder. In my case, as you can see, it is this path up here, so press Enter. Then let's put the name for the file. So my file is going to be index.html. So click Save. So now we have our HTML ready. Click File, New File, and do the same steps for creating a JS file and for creating CSS file. So let me do it quickly. So once done, let me show you the power of the Sublime. Go to index, and now remember from the previous tutorials I learned you that we need a so-called template for our HTML, yes? But in Sublime, look guys, it is very wonderful. Look here. So just type less than sign, then type HTML and press enter. And as you can see, Sublime types everything instead of me. Okay, so let's provide some title. Our first Sublime tutorial. So let me show you now how it is easy to incorporate JavaScript here. So type less than sign again, type script, and as you can see here, it prompts you to use script. Just press enter, and now what we are left to do is to just type srk, and let's provide the path for our main.js. Not JavaScript, but JS. Okay. So now let's go ahead and incorporate our styles. Let's type link, press enter, and as you can see here, it fills out everything instead of me. So now I'm just left to type main.css. Save it by pressing Ctrl+Shift+S. And by the way, guys, I think you will have a different key bindings. So let me show you how you can change your key bindings. In order to change your key bindings, go to Preferences and Key Bindings. So now you will be presented with something like this. If you open it for the first time, on the left-hand side you will have nothing, just like this. And I mean on the right-hand side. But on the left-hand side you will have all the settings. So these are default settings and we cannot change them. Okay, if you try to delete something or if you try to type something, nothing changes, as you can see. Okay, so just select all by pressing Ctrl+A and copying, or just right click and select copy, paste them here, and then if you want to change something, just search for it by pressing Ctrl+F and change it. So for example, what I did, let me reopen the key bindings. So let me reopen the key bindings. What I did previously is I binded keys for my own convenience, and what I prefer mostly in keys is that Ctrl+D deletes the line, but by default you will have something different in Sublime. So what I did, I pressed Ctrl+F and typed delete line, and as you can see here, I found let us move to the left this thing. I found this key binding, and change it this thing over here keys to Ctrl+D. I just literally type it Ctrl+D, while in the default settings, if we'll check it, so while in the default settings we have something like these, and frankly saying, there is not a convenient way to delete line, okay? But maybe for someone it is, so that's up to someone else, okay? So also what I changed is save command. Now I changed my save command to Ctrl+Shift+S, while previously it was Ctrl+S, and Ctrl+Shift+S was save as, and save as I changed it to Ctrl+Shift+A in order to avoid collisions, okay? So when I press Ctrl+Shift+S, I will save file. So after you done that, just save this file by going to File, Save. You will be presented with something like this. Just would you like to click Cancel? That's fine, and you can close this window. And now, for example, when I press Ctrl+D, I get line deleted, okay? And when I press Ctrl+Shift+C, I save my file, okay? So that's all. That's all, guys. Also, as you can see here, comparing to the brackets which we used previously, here we have a minimap. Minimap allows you to see all your code on the right hand side. So for example, if I would have something like these long lines of code, I would be able to navigate them more easily by using this minimap at the top, as you can see here. And if I press and hold, I will be moved immediately to there, and that is a little bit satisfying. But maybe for someone of you guys who don't like such an approach, you can tune off this minimap by going to View, Hide Minimap, and as you can see here, there is no minimap anymore. And even more, guys, you can go to View, and you can I believe you can hide menu, okay? And now you have a minimalist approach to get the menu back. Press Ctrl+Shift+P and type here menu, and select by enter toggle menu, okay? And it will go back. I prefer to use menu, so I will stay with it. Okay, and before I will say you bye, guys, let us verify that everything works fine. So let's create a div, which we know how to do, by the way. I'm not sure, but I suppose it should type div instead of me. So yes, type div instead of me. Let's put here hello world. Let's use the ID of hello world. Save it by pressing Ctrl+Shift+S or whatever you said in the key bindings. Now let's go to main.css. Let's use hello world selector, and let's style color red. Let's put a red color here. Now go to main.js and let's use const. Let's save a variable. Let's call a variable hello world. Let's use document dot get element by ID. Let's use our ID. Our ID was hello world. We got an element. And now let's change hello world dot text content to by world. Maybe I'm not sure what is the best thing to use here. So save your file now. Now, in order to check your HTML, go to the folder where you created your project, go to the index.html, open it, and as you can see here, first and foremost, there was a text hello world. Then it was styled in the red color by applying our CSS over here. And then our JavaScript got this element and changing the text content of it. So now instead of hello world, we will be presented with by world over here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the Sublime text editor as I do, because that is really crazy cool. It is a lot better than brackets, to be frankly, okay? I tested brackets, I tested Atom and Sublime, and I come up with that the Sublime is the best IDE. So I think this transition is worth for us, okay? And by the way, if you followed me up from the very beginning of my tutorials, now you have experience with 2 IDEs, and guys, believe me, that is great, because you will feel better what is going on in IDE what is going on in text editor, and that will benefit you in future. So again, thank you guys for watching. Leave comments, ask what is not clear, subscribe, maybe leave likes or dislikes. So I'm glad to see you here. Thank you. Bye.